Hello, I'm going to do the Scorpio and Capricorn April connection video, and this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. We're going to pull some romance angels to see what connects you down the middle, and then we are going to pick some tarot for each sign, and then we are going to close out with an oracle card. All right. We have this could be the one, we have let your friends help you, and we have you deserve love. All right. So it could be somebody new that you met, and or you could be single and you let your friends help you, and they might have someone to suggest for you. It also could be that if you're with a current partner, you are struggling, and this really could be the person, but you're going through a little bit of a rough patch, so maybe you need to ask for support from your friends, and they might be able to help you out with what you're struggling with. Doesn't mean you have to follow their advice exactly, but you can take that into consideration and go from there. Maybe it may give you a different perspective that would be helpful if you're struggling with your partner. Sometimes it helps to talk things out, although you should make sure that you do talk to your partner about this, and it's not all about talking with other people and leaving your partner out of it, because that's not good communication. All right, for Scorpio, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. Scorpio has definitely been through some difficult things. You're kind of feeling like you're on an island by yourself, but there's an opportunity that comes in, and I feel like that's Capricorn that comes in. And you want to have happiness, you want to have a partnership. Maybe you've been doing a balancing act to keep a relationship together, but it's gotten to the point where I don't feel like this is the Capricorn that it could be a current relationship that you're in, but it's not with Capricorn, or it could be a past relationship that you felt you did a balancing act trying to make that relationship work, and it got to the point where you're like, I've had it, I'm done, and I'm moving forward with this. This is not giving me my Ten of Cups. So down here you have the Seven of Swords, because I feel this past relationship didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to. And you're kind of sitting here, feeling sad because, that didn't work out. But along comes this little dolphin, and he has that cup on his nose. And I feel like that could be Capricorn reaching out saying, hey, what's going on here? Let me help you through this. Let's see. For Capricorn, we have Three of Pentacles. We have Ten of Cups. You both have Ten of Cups. You both have Ten of Cups in the same spot. Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. You've got Two of Cups right there. We've got Chariot, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Devil. All right. So for Capricorn, I feel like you've been putting the work in. I feel like you've been moving along. You've been, you know, moving forward, and you're ready for a relationship. Gertrude. And you're ready for a relationship, and I feel that you're the one that reaches out to Scorpio, because you've got this cup, like you're being the messenger, and you want to move that forward. And I feel like since you have the Devil card here, which is you, I feel like you're the one that reaches out to Scorpio, and Scorpio's just been through a breakup. Scorpio's been through a tough time. Or it's if you're in a relationship and there's a lot of frustration on Scorpio's side. Gertrude, please. You've been quiet all morning. So it could be that Scorpio's really frustrated with what's going on between the two of you. And Capricorn has to reach out to Scorpio and say, hey, I'm sorry for, you know, what happened. Let's work this out. We both want this 10 of Cups. We both feel like the other person could be the one. You both have the 10 of Cups. But Scorpio's kind of feeling on their own. They're like, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to balance all these things, and I feel like I'm putting in all this work, and I need to get some sort of acknowledgement from Capricorn that I'm not out here on the island by myself. And maybe Capricorn, like you were having a hard time reaching forward. Like you wanted to express something to Scorpio, but you didn't. And you were like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't want to cause any problems, or, you know, I really feel like I should explain this to Scorpio, but I'm holding myself back. So it's going to take you some work to be able to reach out to Scorpio. All right, we have 3 of Pentacles, and then we have 2 of Swords. Capricorn has to make a decision about what you want to do. Do you want to ignore this situation? Do you want to reach out? Do you want to look at what's going on here? Do you want to work on this relationship? Do you want to stop right here? You know, do you want to walk away from this? Do you want to end this here? But I feel like you want to move this forward, but you have some work that you need to do, and that you need to reach out to Scorpio. We have the 10 of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Wands. That new beginning. You want to have that new beginning with Scorpio. You want to find that fire, that passion, that energy, that movement in your relationship. Maybe your relationship has been stagnant for a while. Things just aren't happening. You're feeling like you're living with a roommate, not with a partner. You feel you're not feeling that passion. You're not feeling that fire. And you want to get that back. You want to have that start, because you do feel that there is a connection with this person. 8 of Swords, you're holding yourself back from this new start. You're holding yourself back because you're not expressing yourself. You're not saying what you need to say. You're not reaching out. I was going to say reaching out that hand, like the Fool is, to reach out to Scorpio and say, hey, I'm here. And then look at this. There's a hand here. It's an Ace of Pentacles, and a hand is reaching out with this Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles represents Capricorn. So I feel like you need to reach out. You want to reach out. You're holding yourself back from reaching out. Whether it's a new relationship, it's somebody that you just met, Scorpio's getting over a past relationship, or it's a current relationship to where you need to reach out to Scorpio and let them know how you're feeling and what's going on. I feel like you're kind of at a standstill right now, and there is hope. There is, you know, what are your wishes? What do you want to have happen? I feel like it's a relationship because you've got the 2 of Cups right next to this. This is emotional for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which could represent Scorpio, so meaning that you want to have that relationship with Scorpio. But this is also emotional for you. I feel like you've had a lot of emotions going on. I feel like dark colors here, like the dark blue and the grays. So I feel like there's some heaviness here, but then we also have this fire, you know, pushing through, and this red and this orange. So you want to get that back. We have the Chariot, which is about moving forward. And look at this. We have the King and Queen of Cups, which represents a partnership. And I feel like that's the two of you, even though I know Capricorn is not a water sign, but I feel like this is representing a partnership. And you do want to move forward with Scorpio. You do want to make that effort, but there are some things that you have to talk to. There are things that you have to get over. There are things that you have to express with Scorpio. Scorpio is feeling like they're trying, they're balancing, they're trying to do their best, and they just can't try anymore, and they have to have some sort of not reaction, they have to have some sort of acknowledgement from you, that you see them. We have Page of Cups, and we have the Magician. This is up to you. The choices are up to you about what you want to do. You have the power here. It's almost like you're at a crossroads, and which path are you going to take? Are you going to take the path where you walk away, or are you going to take the path where you work on this relationship? Eight of Wands is about moving forward, and we have the Four of Wands, and that's about connecting and celebrating and having that forward movement, you know, with that wand movement, with those wands. It also represents better than you hoped. And I feel that maybe you're afraid of rejection, so you don't want to put that out there, because if you don't do that, then you won't be rejected. But it's also like you're not, how can you expect things to get better and happen if you don't put that out there? There may be rejection, but I have a feeling that it's going to end up being better than what you were thinking. Taking that time to yourself to sort through your thoughts and what it is that you want to say to Scorpio, and what do you want to talk about. We have Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, Five of Cups. Scorpio is just feeling, I feel like Scorpio just has just heaps of frustration right here. And they have the Two of Cups here. They want to work on this, but they're just so frustrated. We've got the Ten of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. They want to fight. They want to fight for themselves, but they also want to fight for this relationship. They have to say their point of view. They have some things that they have on their chest too that they want to talk about. And you're feeling just sad. You're feeling defeated. We have Queen of Wands, and then we have the Six of Swords. Laying it all out on the table. This is how I'm feeling. This is what's going on. But I feel like there's a lot of anger here. I feel like there's sadness here, but I feel like there's anger and frustration here. And if this is the energy that the two of you are going in, I can see why it's not, you know, it's rather volatile right now. But there are a lot of words that need to be said between the two of you. Working on this and doing this and communicating really brings a lot of growth to the relationship. It's going to take some time. I feel that there's a lot of hurt and there's a lot of frustration. It's going to take some time, but you have to take that first step. Nothing's going to happen unless you take that first step. You can't just sit back and be a spectator anymore in this. You have to take that step. Knight of Cups. I feel that it's going to be reciprocated. I feel that Capricorn's going to reach out, and then Scorpio is going to reach back. At first, there may be some conflict just because there's so much pent-up energy, and then it sort of explodes. But then after a little bit, I feel like the words are going to calm down, and then you're going to be able to constructively work on this relationship. We have the Queen of Swords is about getting past this situation. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. I feel like you thought things were going to go a lot smoother with Capricorn. That it's almost like you thought Capricorn was going to be one way, but then they're like this different way, and you were kind of disappointed because you didn't think that would happen. That it wouldn't get to this point, but it did. So that, you know, bothers you. And in a way, that's a good thing, because you are still having emotion, even though it's frustration and it's irritation and it's being let down, you're still having some emotion towards Capricorn. So if you had no emotion whatsoever, then that would be a bad thing. But you do have emotion because you are hurt, because you do care about Capricorn, because you do want this to work, because you do feel this could be the one. You do have that 10 of Cups. And there are those emotions there. 4 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. There's going to be some changes, good changes coming in. And it's going to be one step at a time. Oh, Tower. Yeah, you got the Tower twice here. It's about tearing down those walls that are between the two of you, that the two of you have put up. And those walls are so high and so thick right now that neither one of you is seeing over to the other side, to the other person. And it's about tearing that down. Yes, there's disappointment. Yes, there's frustrations. Yeah, you know, that happened. But it's also about, once you tear something down, it's about rebuilding something back up and rebuilding this relationships. And if either one of you, if you have to reach out to your friends and say, hey, I just, you know, and like I said, bounce ideas off those people and see what they have to say. Doesn't mean you have to follow exactly what they say, but at least get an idea, be able to release some of your energy, and then go back and talk to each other and figure out what needs to be done to take those steps to get the two of you to both this 10 of Cups that the both of you are thinking about, and that the both of you want. Even though the Tower came up twice for Scorpio, I don't feel like Scorpio wants to walk away, just because you have the 10 of Cups and you have the 9 of Cups and you have this energy that says that you want to have these new starts, that you want to do this with Capricorn and you want to fight through this. But this is a rough patch between the two of you. But I definitely feel the two of you can work it out and get past this, and it will bring your relationship closer, and it will tear down, you know, some of those walls. But it's going to be one step at a time. And there may be 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But if you know that you're in this together and you're able to communicate and express to each other, I feel like that will help out a lot. Ask your angels, you know, let your friends help. Whatever that support that you feel that you need, that you feel can help you get through this, I feel like that's what you need to rely on. That's what you need to look for. That's what you need to lean on right now to get past this situation. Perfect timing. And it has to be the right time for the two of you. I feel that it has to be a time and a place that is away from where you usually it has to be neutral ground, so that way you both feel like you're coming at this on neutral ground, rather than one person feeling more in control than the other. So it has to be a neutral ground when you're both feeling good, when you're both ready to do this. Not just saying, okay, I'm ready, so I don't care if you're ready, I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Like, that's not going to help this situation. It's going to make it more explosive and make it worse. So it has to be where the both of you are ready to sit down, go to a place, and talk this out. And if it's a single relationship where Capricorn, Scorpio has broken up with someone else, and then Capricorn comes in, it has to be good timing for Capricorn, because Scorpio is going through a lot here, and maybe waiting until Scorpio clears some of the air from this past relationship before you go ahead and move in. But just be there to support Scorpio on a friend level, and not putting any pressure on Scorpio. But I kind of feel like this is where a relationship where the two of you are already together and you're just having a really rough time right now. And there's some things that you have to talk about and work on. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.